Another crazy day here in Georgia. This is the second snowstorm. This is the day after. It was really cool yesterday, just snow falling. It was really cool out here. Today, super cold, so the snow's not going anywhere for at least a little bit. The sun will be higher in the sky, and then maybe it'll go. But I'll put another stamp on a video, and with adventure in the name, this has to be the bag to go outside with today. This is the Azo Amhara Adventure 32 liter, bigger bag. A little overkill for just out and about. It's going to be my travel bag of choice, at least for a couple trips coming up, just because it's just got a ton of cool features. Now, I haven't done an Azo video in a little bit, so we're going to get out some of my recent acquisitions from Azo. We got this Amhara Adventure 32 liter. We have I always mess it up, 26 or 28 liter. Then I have a 1952. So we're going to get them all out and we're going to play around with them, show you what they have to offer. This one being the biggest. And, you know, I've done this Amhara style bag video before, but this is, you know, these are a little different because they continue to tweak the designs. So let's get to it. Let's get inside where it's warm. After a nice, and we're gonna walk for a little bit out here. It's just so nice and cool. Really cold. All right, let's get inside. All right, we're inside and talking about one of my favorite backpack builders, Azo Equipment. They are a UK-based company. They make backpacks, and the coolest thing is they will make a backpack for you to your specifications, whether it's based off of one of their designs or completely custom built. Takes about 6 to probably way more than 6 months, up to a year maybe, to have it actually completed for when you start the process. And it's not cheap, anywhere from, I would say, $700 to $1,000, depending on how complicated your build is. So they have another way for you to get one of their backpacks. On their website, they will either put out samples of designs they're kind of working on and tinkering, or mystery samples, or some of their standard classic designs that they have available on their website. And I kind of have an example of those three paths. I don't have a custom. I have contemplated in the past doing my own custom. It's not dead yet, but it might happen. I just haven't really started. Actually, I started the process. I haven't finished or completed my design. And as things have gone on, I really just need to start fresh from whatever I'm going to design. Regardless, you're not here to talk about the future. You're here to talk about the present. And what do we have here? We have a smallest of the bunch, 1950, or it's an Amhara 1952. This is a dry waxed canvas design, 20 liters. Really super cool. This was something they produced, made available. Some people picked it up, and then I got it from them. It's just awesome. We'll dive into the details. Skipping the middle part. Over here, we have a mystery sample. Now, this one is super crazy with a lot of different material colors and fabrics designed into it, from waxed canvas to X-Pack to 1000D. It's all in here. Super cool. Of course, the base color, Multicam Tropic, which is one of my favorites. This is 26 liters. This one in the middle is a 32 liter Amhara Adventurer. Now, I've got it tricked out with a couple of accessories. We'll get to that probably closer to the end, but this is available now along with a couple other designs. Put a link in the description. I'm not affiliated with them, just I know they make great designs and you might want to check them out. Anyway, so we've got some different sizes. Probably the three primary range sizes that I would ever want to get, from everyday carry to everyday carry around town, kind of a hybrid in between, can do everything and probably will do a lot of those things for me. And then just probably longer travel, adventure mode, where you're outdoors carrying a lot more stuff and using all of the webbing options, not webbing, the PALS attachment system for your MOLLE attachments. I hope I said that right. Sometimes I get that wrong. Either way, let's start with What's the same? Now the same, we have a flip top. The internal pieces are kind of the same. More about that later. We don't have water bottles on every one of these designs. Most of them do. Like this one, the 1952's got the stretchy. The sample does as well. This one, again, doesn't have them, although you can have custom-made bottle sleeves that you would attach to this made by them. They'll make, you just tell them the bottle you have and they will make it for you. What is the same is on the back, and it is the harness. The harness system that they use that I've worn before, did it in my original review of the Amhara. It's not changed, maybe tweaked a little bit here in terms of dimensions, but they all have the same super overbuilt, comfortable, padded harness system with load lifters as part of the equation. Nice, fantastic lumbar pad built in there. It's just really comfortable. This harness will move up and down because they've got a Velcro pad in here, which you can, separate and then readjust and then reinsert. And that is, I think it's on all three of these. Yeah, 3 on all 3 of these, which is really cool. And I think, in terms of harness systems and comfortableness, number 1 on my list is Mystery Ranch. Just love that Futura harness. Number 2 is this, the Azo Equipment style harness, because of its customization and its just beefiness. Number 3 is probably a tie between GoRuck and Evergoods. I like the beefiness of the Evergoods shoulder straps, but Evergoods wins because of the curve and it just feels better. No load lifters on my number 3 on the list. No load lifters are included on both number 1 and number 2. Now I have to point out that this one has been modified with some austere manufacturing little clips here on the top and bottom, which I think just look awesome. I need to get more of these green ones. I need a bunch of them, but I don't have them, and I will hopefully get those some other way. Regardless, that's the similarity. The shoulder harness on all of these just really super stand out. Aside from that, let's talk about the differences. And there's some big ones. First of all, let's just go with dimensions, and I'll put them up here. I have to caveat that with the only published dimensions that I could find were on the website for Azo. They have the dimensions for the Adventurer, the Amhara Adventurer, which is here. The other ones I got from sort of validating their measurements and then using a tape measure on the 1952 in the sample. And you can see that, yes, 20 liters, 32, 26, nice range of backpacks. And really the depth is about the same. So it's mostly the height of the bag and a little bit of the width that gets you the different volume considerations. So anyway, just want to throw out the dimensions. I didn't weigh them all, but they're probably right around just over 3 pounds across the board, I would say. Maybe right at 3 pounds for the 1952. And then these are probably very similar, just over 3 pounds. Just guessing. All right, so let's go big to small, or actually small to big in terms of what's kind of the same and what's different. Now the 1952 waxed canvas, totally different color palette, soft. It is just really nice. It's got a Cordura bottom, but waxed canvas on the front, smaller gauge of the Austro-Alpine buckles. Nice, just a different shape of the flap. There is a pocket in the flap on the outside. Doesn't go full depth. Leather patch, of course. Nothing on the inside for a pocket. So really, all you do is you have this one classic pocket on the front flap. The other two have a deeper pocket. We'll get into it when I kind of walk through those, but the front flap is really the biggest difference. Now, as we open into it, all of these bags have sort of a double orifice or drawstring enclosure. They all have sort of what I love is the fact that they have this one that's just, it keeps things cinched in on the top. It lets you still access things. If you open that up, all of them have another layer that comes out to like totally enclose this. So for weather reasons, you'd probably want to do that. Now, this one is just simple inside. There's really nothing else to speak of on the inside of this one. There is, and again, one similarity between all three of these is the laptop access from the side. And we have laptop access from the side, gets you into the main compartment. And then this one, yeah, it goes, they all are accessed from the inside, from the top, or from the side. So you get dual access to your laptop. AquaGuard zippers on that one. So cool. Compression straps. Compression straps are not removable on the 1952. They are just attached. You cinch them in, uncinch them. You'd have to cut them off if you didn't like them, and then you're stuck. There are tabs, both mid and top, for compression straps on these bags. They came with this one. I don't have straps to go with this one. Regardless, it's not a big deal. I don't typically like the compression straps, but I like to have the ability on some of these bags. I do like just the way this looks with the straps. Nice and pretty cool. Stretchy side water bottles, holders with a little gusset at the bottom so that it can be expanded without putting undue stress on the bag or the contents on the inside. I do kind of wish there was a pocket here, but there's not. It's just a stone panel on the front, and really that's it. Much simpler design over here for the 1952. Classic looking, nice shade of green with a fantastic harness. So if you were gonna go, one way, this would be the same comfortable harness on all your bags. Super cool, nice waxed canvas feel. Just looks and feels awesome. Can't say enough about this one. Just love it. All right, cool. This is a bag that I saw on Instagram and absolutely loved. And they only have one available, and I just didn't get it. It was all these crazy colors, a little orange on the side, blue, the multicam tropic. We've got more colors on the bottom. Just an X pack. Feels like I'm not really sure what it is. And then just different colors. AquaGuard zippers, matte. Just more orange highlights in the back. Just super amazing and cool for a lot of reasons. It's just a standout bag, and it's the only one. Now there is some differences. Of course, we have the PALS webbing for Molly attachments. On here we have these nice little inserted, in the same style as we have on the Adventurer, some nice little webbing that goes through, so you can kind of adjust this depending on how you were going to use it. And these are in gray, which is cool. And this is what I love about this style. And it's my biggest headache with the Cobra buckles on the GoRuck is that when you do this, and I know I've done this before, it's just clanging and banging all over the place, that big heavy buckle. The Azo just stays right there. Nice little standout feature that it just makes it more user friendly. Now, I did talk about the top pocket in here. Again, super nice. This one goes about the same thing. It goes down to about here. Cell phone pocket, that kind of thing. AirPods probably in there for sure. The flap is attached, and we can lift that off. We have a pocket on the inside, which most of these do. That one does the same thing. This is a 420D on the inside of this one. Same style with two different layers of protection. We have the orifice and then the total drawstring enclosure. We have, of course, the laptop entrance point, which is nice. And then we have what's cool on this one. See this little zipper around here? This one has, you unzip this sucker, and ta-da! It just opens up. And this is the inside of the, the drawstring enclosure. Two pockets on here, so you can, put more stuff on the inside, which is great. And, what do we have in here? A couple packing cubes, basically 2.5 packing cubes. So 10, 18, and then probably another 3. So about 21 liters in this one, plus some other stuff in places. So anyway, that's that's how that one packs out. Nice gray interior on this one. Just everything about this bag I absolutely love. Super happy to have acquired it. Now, also came with a loop panel and one of their patches, which again, JB Outside, right here, one pack. Now, as we move over to the Big Brother 32 liter, this one again, you can get this one right now. You can go to their website, which I linked at the bottom, and it's really nice. This is, I think, anthracite and black. Anthracite is like a grayish green, more greenish gray. Either way, that and black, and it's just a nice color combo. I do like the little bit of color, not just straight black. We have these laser cut panels that go on all three sides that you can, again, totally customize. The ones on the side, they have these short little drop-ins here, so you can just kind of maybe quick, easy put something in there, but it's not secured, so you just have to be careful about that. And again, more about some accessories here in a little bit. Again, same awesome harness. The attachment method is a little different on all these. You got some buckles over here, and then this one is not removable. Actually, I think it is removable. It is removable, you just gotta pull through some tabs. But I wouldn't remove it anyway. Again, super nice, comfortable harness. The lid has a pocket in the back. Different zipper pulls on this one, a little looped on there. And again, pocket down to here. As we open up the front area, again, same kind of thing. You undo these, just fall just a little bit. Inside, pocket on the inside, super nice. Double layered protection there for all of your gear, keeping it dry. It's just really cool. And then we have this front panel. Looked very similar to this side, right? But not so fast. It's got a different format. And by that I mean you can unzip this and you're looking at another layer of pockets that are in this front area. Don't worry, we can still get to the main compartment. You know, that's the party trick, if you will, is that you get this area, which is super great. For me, I would put like an iPad in here for work. If I could use this one, it needed to be all black, but either way, this is a nice little area here. You've got room for custom made admin panels, so you could have something made by them to put like just some additional pocketing, some things that you wanted to put in there, or you could just leave the loop for some of your favorite patches. Now on the inside, we've got similar setup with more loop, so more admin on either one of those. We have lower pockets in each area. Now these are not just sewn on the flap pockets. There's a little bit of a room in the bottom of it which allows you to just, you know, pack some stuff in there. And again, you get this other layer between the two that you can totally just keep some stuff in here, quick and access on the go, or unzip it to get full access to all these other pockets. Cool. I mean, if I was going to customize this, I maybe remove that and just put other pockets or a sewn in admin panel, but you know, you do you. Now again, this is again the party trick, is we still get access in the main compartment through these other smaller zippers. And then ta-da! Again, what do we have in here? Just some packing cubes. No other real other organization on the back side to talk about, but we have these three larger packing cubes that are in there. Now before I get too far out, I wanted to talk about one other little hidden feature. This is a camera cube. In the bottom of these bags is, it's gonna be hard to see, there's a little flap. You can put like a deeper thing of foam. Otherwise it's like just a little hidden area for some stuff. But designed for you to put another layer of foam in the bottom if that's what you want, if you're gonna carry some more, you know, sensitive electronics in this one. So let's get this fixed up the right way. Put this one up top. And then the other packing cube in the middle. Ta-da! Fits nicely. That's the party trick, and that's the adventure. You know, in their little demo video, you know, they put big Arctic mittens in here, Arctic gloves, that kind of thing. This thing is just super cool. Little anchor points for you to do some stuff with. And then of course we have on the, whoops, what am I doing? I'm just unzipping all sorts of stuff. We have these little attachment points for compression to keep these things compressed. I'll show you what those look like here in a little bit. And then, you know, the ability to really just deck this thing out however you want. Now, accessory-wise, they make accessories, of course, and I just sort of demonstrated a triple-aught design pouch attachment system. So we have the GPP2 on the front, just using the slick clips that come with it. So just boom, fits right in there, super nice and tight. Then on the side we have the double booster pods, but again, you know, not sure this is the way I'd rock it, but I do kind of like it. Looks nice with the black, kind of melds in. You could go different colors if you wanted, if you have green ones. For instance, I know that Prometheus Design Works makes some different attachments that you could use in some of their green or gray that would be pretty close to this. These are some of their, these are the Carryology versions that they made with Prometheus Design Works. Another GPP1. I mean, really just the possibilities are endless in terms of attaching something to this. Now you can go, again, like I said, they will make you a bottle holder specifically for your bottle. But if you would just, you could go to Amazon, and this is a One Tigris bottle system that has the MOLLE attachment that you could just boop, attach it this way. This is a little strappy, little just cords everywhere. They're designed to just cinch in the bottle. They do take up to the largest bottle, and it is, you know, customizable depending on what bottle you're using. Again, just boom, slap that thing somewhere on here, not on the back panel, but on the front for you to keep a bottle with your adventure. So just an example. Now one more thing, they also make this, so I ordered this just because it was all together in the same color. This is what they call the Dessie. And it's got PALS webbing on the front and the back, another loop panel here to put your favorite patch. Can't imagine you put any admin on there, but just, you know, some loop on the front. It is almost identical in dimensions to the GoRuck Field Pocket. And so, you know, side by side, that's really how they look. Maybe, I mean, it could be maybe a little bit taller or wider depending on how you look at it, but, you know, single handle. The inside layout is a little different in terms of both sides have, oh, and those are the compression straps, zipper pocket on the inside, some 2 drop-ins, and then a zipper section. So very, I would say not padded, but a very similar layout and design to what you'd get with a field pocket. And of course with the webbing on there, you can attach it using slick clips to the front of it if you wanted additional storage. You know, put the patch the right way, but then you'd be able to unzip it, get some stuff out, and it would, you know, it matches the color of this bag perfectly. So it's the same material. Anyway, just wanted to point that out. You could pack with this either way. It's essentially the same size as the GoRuck Field Pocket. These straps that come with it just basically attach to the back, and then you, or slick clips, either way, and then you buckle it to cinch it in, and then I'll probably just leave these off. I mean, you could actually, they're long enough, you can actually go across the front as well, barely. If they were just a little bit bigger, you could stretch things across the front and attach something on the front, but you just get creative. You know, a lot of people make different straps that are similar to that would work. Either way, that I think is all I wanted to talk about these 3 bags. Super awesome, super fantastic. Just can't go out and get bags like this. You can get this one now. You do a custom from them. It's awesome. You're not going to be disappointed with the build quality on all these. It's just super fantastic. And again, if you could just decide on a final design, then you could definitely have one made. But in the meantime, just enjoy this video describing how awesome these bags are. And I just can't, you know, wearing them is awesome, using them is awesome. They are just fantastic. And this might be the, you know, this could be a solid setup for everything right here. All right, that's the Amharas, recently released versions and some previous one-off editions, all super cool. I really am resisting the urge to pick up the multicam black version, which, You know I'm a sucker for that camo style. So anyway, we're gonna continue to enjoy this beautiful weather and walk around. It is nice, super fun, and totally unusual for the state of Georgia. And it will be gone in a few hours anyway. So hopefully it's not snowing where you are. If it is, I hope you are outside enjoying it with your favorite backpack. Anyway, see you in the next one.